Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please do like, subscribe, and share it in there one that you can. Just read out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. The Boston Celtics beat the Charlotte Hornets in the second game of their mini-series 113-103. The Celtics offense looked to get whatever matchup they wanted and took advantage of that, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come in the house. Of course, you guys have heard about the kerwell offense, the Celtics hunt seals, and I think the Celtics have always tried to match up hunt, but I feel like last year and this year, they just been doing it so much more effectively and with so much purpose. Of course, it helps to like add better players around Tatum and Brown, a guy like Kristaps Porzingis, who is a matchup nightmare for anybody, and just trying to get better players around Tatum and Brown. So here, before I start this, I want to say that I love LaMelo Ball. I love everything about his game. But if he's going to be in that upper echelon of point guards, which I think he's already really close to, he has to become a better defender. Most of these clips are the Celtics just targeting him. He's the seal in this video. He's the seal, especially down the stretch in the fourth quarter. In the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, I kid you not, 99% of plays were us targeting him. So here we got Jrue Holiday, passing on Luke Cornett. We're going to have two screens. The first screen is for Tatum, and in this video is going to be like a mixed bag of, the Charlotte Hornets just preferring to switch things and the Celtics creating switches, because towards the end of the game, you will see that the Charlotte Hornets didn't want these matchups. So here, we got Tatum with the first screen, switch for LaMelo. Luke sets the second screen, he switches and gets LaMelo, and we just throw it up. Another theme in these games with him, like, he was getting targeted, he was getting beat off the dribble, he was getting scored on, but he fouled so much in these two games. The Celtics, the free throw disparity was such a big part of us getting these two games, and LaMelo had about 10 or 11 fouls in these two games. So here we got dribble handoff again. Luke Cornett's heading the screen, and he slips right out of it. Josh Green is a step behind. He still gets back, but that is a mismatch. We throw it up. Luke gets 2 points. All right, so here we just have a simple two-man game between Derek White and Al Horford. I like how the Celtics set these screens when they're trying to get these switches. Usually when guys set screens, you see them like hold their private parts, protect themselves. The Celtics just, they widen their arms, right? So Al Horford, like, his arms are wider. This is not illegal. This just makes it harder for the guy, for the opponent to get through the screens because there's more person to get by, I guess. So here he sets the screen, they switch, and I love what Al Horford does on this play. After he sets the screen, he gets a switch. He pivots and creates this passing angle over the top of Derek White. Now, Horford misses this, but these are the shots we're going to get. It's perfect. All right, so here we got two switches on this play, and I just wanted to show the variety in which the Celtics get these switches. We take advantage of Grant Williams on Derek White on the perimeter, and he hits the step back three. I haven't seen this particular play, like two ball screens on each side. I've seen the Celtics run those stagger actions where it's like two of the same screen for an off-ball player. I've seen them run those double drag pick and roll plays where it's two screens on ball, but I haven't seen, especially last year and early on this year, I haven't seen them run this play where there's an option to go either way. Brandon Miller is looking, he doesn't know which way the screen's going to go. As soon as he looks at Luke Cornett, Derek White's gone. And then we get that switch again. Al Horford setting the broad shoulder screen. He gets a switch on Brandon Miller. We had him on Derek White. He also gets a switch on Grant. We ended up going inside to Luke Cornett, but it ends up at 3 from Derek White. All right, so here the Celtics are going to ram action. You got the off-ball screen set for somebody to go set the ball screen. So we got Luke Cornett setting the off-ball for Jason Tatum or Josh Green. He goes to set the ball screen. LaMelo Ball actually helps this. Like, he tries to go under it, which so Tatum can't actually hit him on the screen, but this just allows Tatum to put his back on him and seal. He gets the good position in the mismatch on LaMelo Ball, and he fouls again. All right, so the Celtics are targeting Salon on the inbound play, the 6th overall pick. He is the same height as Tatum. He might be even an inch taller, but he's a little light in the ass. So Tatum sets a screen, locks him in, seals him, and now we got post position. And watch how Tatum just does this spin move, and he just flops right off. Bah! That might be a little iffy, but you ain't gonna get that call on Tatum, buddy. We draw no foul. And it's just the variety in which the Celtics can do these. They can just do an easy pick and roll, as you've seen in the last play, or they can run sets and actions to get these things. So if you've been around my channel, of course, you've seen Spain PNR. Even if you just are into just sets a little bit, you've seen this play ran. We got the Spain PNR, we got the ball screen, and the back screen on the ball screener's man, so he can go to the paint, cause some confusion, and this guy who is always usually Sam Hauser for the Celtics is gonna come out and shoot this three, or have an opportunity to get open at the three-point line. So as this happens, as Sam sets a good back screen on Taj Gibson, this forces Nick Smith Jr. Now he's the rim protector. Now, is there much of a difference between 2024 Taj Gibson at the rim and Nick Smith? I don't know, but Taj, of course, is a bigger body. He's a guy that at least is gonna play hard and foul you hard. Nick Smith Jr., I feel super comfortable right? Super comfortable. Derek White is going down here on Nick Smith Jr. and we get another foul call. All right, so I believe the string of clips of the Celtics targeting LaMelo Ball starts here. Tatum sets the screen, and he just goes willingly to Tatum. Like, Tatum doesn't even have to lock him, seal him, do any of that. He just goes willingly. Tatum might have got away with a little pushy put. Not a little ass. Nah. So he gets a switch onto LaMelo Ball, and a reckless closeout makes Brandon Miller come over and Miles Bridges come over. We get the pass to Drew Holiday, which forces Trey Mann to play 2-on-1. He can't do that, which I wouldn't ask anybody to do, but then Derek White hits a corner three. Man, I didn't want to do this to LaMelo, man. I love LaMelo game, bro. I love this man's game, but man, when I tell y'all especially down the stretch, every single time in the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter, we went at him and there was nothing he could do. And this is how you know the hunting is serious. So here, as this play starts, we got Luke Cornett trying to set the screen for Tatum. And watch what he does. Somebody said, quote, Luke move. When I was watching the game, I watched this about 10 times. I believe somebody said Luke move. And you can clearly see it in his reaction. He's like, oh, damn, I didn't know you didn't want me there. So guess who's going to come set the screen now? The guy that LaMelo Ball's guarded. Payne Pritchard comes set the screen, sets a nice screen on Josh Green, gets him on that screen, and we get the switch for LaMelo Ball, and Tatum goes right to the rim. All right, man, we got him again. So Payne Pritchard comes to set the screen for Jason Tatum, get the switch on LaMelo Ball. He does a nice job of jumping out on Tatum, forcing him to be all the way back here away from the basket. But even the Hornets know that this is something that they want. They don't want Ball checking Tatum, so they come to double, and this is when you're at the Celtics' mercy, is when you have to be in rotation. And because they had to send that double, it forces Salon to play 2-on-1 between Hauser and Pritchard. Because he has to do this, he's not actually checking either of them. He's just trying to take away this passing lane. So which means his angle defensively is giving Pritchard a direct line to the rim, and he scores a bucket. Yeah, it's getting bad out here, man. We going at LaMelo again. So here, of course, you got the screen by Payne Pritchard. He wants to set the screen to get Ball to check Tatum, and this creates two switches. This is why you're just at the Celtics' mercy if you ever try to double team them. So here, Ball on Tatum, of course, this is the first switch. They send two, and this is just why you're at the Celtics' mercy. Like, you're forced to play 4-on-3, 3-on-2, or 2-on-1 on the perimeter with the Celtics, and 9 out of 10 times, they're going to make the right play. But the second switch is because of the rotations. The Celtics get you in the rotations, you're dead, right? So this causes Moussa Diabate, who's their center in this lineup, is a great rebounder. He's relentless. He works very hard. He has to rotate out to the corner. This means that Trey Mann has to rotate from the corner into the paint with Kata. Payne Pritchard shoots this ball, and there's no way Trey Mann's getting this board. Kata gets the board and a foul. I don't even know what to say at this point, man. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. They set the screen, locks LaMelo Ball, puts him right on his hip, right on his back, and of course you're gonna send two. Now you got to play 2-on-1 on the perimeter. Drew fakes the pass, gets Miles Bridges to just hesitate just a little bit, and he knocks the three down. And I ain't gonna lie, this one in particular, man, this kind of bad. So of course, whoever LaMelo Ball checking, they're gonna set the screen. So Al Horford sets the screen, gets him to switch, and LaMelo he don't want no parts of that shit. He don't want a slither of Jason Tatum on this. Looks like he's gonna do it, and he's just like, nah, leaves Grant out to dry. Tatum gets some revenge on Grant. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't letting a grown man smack me with his ass, man. All right, y'all, let's do it one last time. We got Tatum setting the screen on LaMelo Ball. They set this one really high to get LaMelo Ball out to half court. Then Tatum comes out of it really fast, and now you got a 4-on-3 with Jason Tatum coming downhill. The rotations, you got Grant coming off Al Horford in the corner. You got Miles Bridges is gonna attempt to step up off of Kata to stop Tatum. It's gonna be an easy lob, and Grant gets hammered on. And watch all the reactions from the Celtics. You're gonna see Derek White, Jason Tatum, and Kata. First, we got Kata. After he dunks it, gives Grant a little mean look, little stare down. You got Derek White in the corner on your head, champ, and then you got Jason Tatum, of course, with another on your head. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share any and everyone that you can. Just shoot out there a little bit more. And I will see you guys next video. Nick, peace.